in Fayetteville on Yadkin, pretty close to where Yadkin ties into Skybo. The grilled ginger. This is an interesting little potted boutia. Always happy to see a boutia. They got a couple decent sized palmettos. Those have pretty good sized crowns. The petioles are nice and stretched out even though it's in full sun. And loaded with seed. No idea how long these have been here. I should go to Google Maps and try and figure it out. Ooh, there's some of last year's seeds. All of the old seeds I have found from last year, they're all dry rotted or bored through by some kind of a pest, palm weevil or something, I don't know. But these have a really nice Costa palmate kind of a shape going on there. I dig that. When I first got into palms, I did not like sables. They just looked unkempt, like a bad haircut. Just like frond leaflets all over the place with no rhyme or reason. I like them a lot now. I'm being a real creeper right now. I drove past this, I had to turn around and get some video. Good stand-up Opuntia. Unfortunately, there's a ambulance, so I can't get a good view of the Musa Baju back there. So I'm gonna turn so I'm not videoing them. I already drove past them. They're probably like, what is this stalker doing? There's some more Opuntia up here on the right, and I gotta show you this agave on the left. It is just totally wild. Dude, that almost looks like a Doug fir. It's not a Doug fir though. Okay, crepe myrtles, gotta love them, right? Big, beautiful stand-up Opuntia. Some of it looks a little rough, that's okay. Cacti do that, but you gotta look at this agave Americana. I assume it's an Americana. It's almost as tall as the dude's truck. Not quite, but it's over 4 foot tall. More crepe myrtles. And then there's one other thing I gotta show you. I figured I'd have the only Syagris in Fayetteville. I do not. That's in like a 15-gallon pot. And some Bocarnea, however you say that word, ponytail palms, which are not palms. And there's Albizia julibrissin like crazy here in North Kakalaki. We're on a Hope Mills Road down at the south end of Fayetteville, right next to Sumi's Barbershop. This looks like a Cateranensis also. Looks like some Arundinaria growing at the bottom, and a Cycad. Cycas revoluta. That is what that looks like. How did that get there? That's pretty wild. There are a couple seedlings, not very many. And it's covered in, is that Virginia creeper there? Got some little green berries up there. These are not ripe yet. The trunk is starting to deboot itself. Probably because it's been messed with. But we've got, kind of hard to tell, but probably 7 foot of trunk. Yeah, 7, maybe 8 foot of trunk up there. Scoot back here, overall height is probably 13, maybe 14 feet. All right, just south of Sumi's, hang a left on Redwood, and up here on the corner of, what was it, Barwin? I saw another Butia, just kidding, Butia. There she is. I can't get up close enough to get a good video of it, and hopefully these people aren't following me. Ooh, that has nice big fronds. Sorry if it gets loud, we're like right on the road here. Just up the road from Sosumi's. Got Aladdin's Cafe and Hookah Lounge. Got lots of good sables and a couple good chamarops. I'm just kidding. Seeds, no way. That's wild, dude. Oh, there's a Cycas Revoluta over there as well. That Camerops is about as tall as I am to the top of the trunk. I would say this one's probably about the same. Yeah, she looks good. Man, I've got to grow me some of these. I mean, I have grown these. They've never gotten big though. I think they should do better here than in the Pacific Northwest with all these heat units. Another view of the Camerops. Looks really cool here on the bottom side. I dig that. There's your Cycas Revoluta. That's a pretty good specimen. It's unbelievable that Cycas are hardy here. I know there's lots of people like pushing them into the 8s, but I thought 8A was really pushing them. Cool. All right, if you are not careful, you will end up on Sable Row. That's what I'm gonna call this place, because there's sables all lined up here. Just estimation, there's probably 50 sable palmettos and some trachycarpus, but the trachyes look real haggard. Oh, there's a little Butia. It's a very green specimen. There's not much silver in the fronds. It's mostly greenish. So, yeah, although it is cool that there are so many palmettos here, yeah, these over here look pretty good. Actually, they do. They do. The ones up by the road looked worse, but the ones back here on this side look pretty good. That one's got a pretty big reaching crown. Cool. Please don't do that. Dadgummit. I hate cedar trees next to palms. I don't know why. Those are palmettos, right? Because they've got those perfect popsicle round crowns. Look how full and perfectly round that is. That's beautiful. That's almost like a Dr. Seuss tree or something. I never thought I would say a Dr. Seuss tree is beautiful. But then come check these out over here on this side. I think we've got 2 different species interplanted, maybe. I don't know. I need help on this because I'm not smart. So look at this one. Narrow trunk, real tall, pretty round crown. Then you got this dude with a fatter trunk and a much more spread out, much larger crown. Number 3, smaller crown, also rounder. Number 4, shorter. The trunks are all the same size, but the crown is just much crazier and out of control. The petioles are longer. These Trachycarpus look like garbage. You would almost think they're Wagnerianus from a distance because of how tiny the palms and the fronds are. I don't like these. What is wrong with Trachycarpus here, man? I would think they would do great, but obviously not.